Pizza Girl by Kyoung Frazier. Read for you by Jenna Yi. 1. Her name was Jenny Hauser, and every Wednesday I put pickles on her pizza. The first time she called in, it had been mid-June, the summer of 2011. I'd been at Eddie's a little over a month. My uniform polo was green and orange and scratchy at the pits. People would loudly thank me and then tip me $1. At the end of shifts, my hair reeked of garlic. Every hour I thought about quitting, but I was 18. Didn't know how to do much of anything. 11 weeks pregnant. At least it got me out of the house. The morning she'd called, Mom hugged me 4 times, Billy 5, all before I'd pulled on my socks and poured milk over my cereal. They hurled I love yous against my back as I fast walked out the front door. Some days, I wanted to turn around and hug them back. On others, I wanted to punch them straight in the face, run away to Thailand, Hawaii, Myrtle Beach, somewhere with sun and ocean. I thank God that Daryl's boyfriend fucked a Walgreens checkout girl. If Daryl's boyfriend had been kind, loyal, kept his dick in his pants, I wouldn't have answered the phone that day. Daryl could make small talk with a tree, had a laugh that made shoulders relax. He manned the counter and answered the phones. I just waited for addresses and drove the warm boxes to their homes. But Daryl's boyfriend was having a quarter-life crisis. Ketchup no longer tasted right. Law school was starting to give him headaches. At night, he lay awake next to the man he loved and counted sheep. 202, 203, 204. Tried not to ask the question that had ruined his favorite condiment, spoiled his dreams, replaced sleep with sheep. Is this it? One day, he walked into a Walgreens to buy a pack of gum and was greeted by a smile and a pair of D cups. The next day, Daryl spent most of his shift curbside yelling into his phone. The front door was wide open, and I tried not to listen, but failed. On our first date, you told me that even the word pussy made you feel like you needed a shower. It was the slowest part of the day, 3:15. Too late for lunch, too early for dinner. Pizza was heavy for a mid-afternoon snack. The place was empty except for me and the 3 cooks. They waved hello and goodbye and not much else. I couldn't tell if they didn't speak English or if they just didn't want to speak to me. You know you've ruined Walgreens for me, right? I'm going to have to drive 10 extra minutes now and go to the CVS to get my Twizzlers. God damn it. You know that I can't get through a day without my fucking Twizzlers. I was sitting on an empty table, turning paper napkins into birds and stars and listening to my iPod at a volume that allowed me to think, but not too deeply. I couldn't remember the name of the boy I used to share Cheetos with in first grade. I wondered if I had ever used every drop of a pen's ink. All shades of blue made my chest warm. Our boss, Peter, napped around this time. Every day at 3 p.m. without fail, he'd close his office door and ask us to please not fuck anything up. We never fucked anything up. We also didn't get much done. I stared at a large puddle of orange soda on the floor and made a paper napkin man to sit among the birds and the stars. Oh, God, tell me you wore a condom. The phone rang then. I was about to call for Daryl. He started shouting about abortion. I'd be lying if I said I don't look back on this moment and feel its weight. I could have just let it ring. No one would have known. I didn't. I hopped off the table, walked to the counter, picked up the phone, and heard her voice for the first time. So, have you ever had the kind of week where every afternoon seems to last for hours? Her voice was heavy, quivering, the sound of genuine desperation. Before I could reply, the woman kept talking. Like, you'll water your plants, fold your laundry, make your kid a snack, vacuum the rug, read a couple articles, watch some TV, call your mom, wash your face, maybe do some ab exercises to get the blood pumping, and then you'll check the clock, and 13 minutes have passed, you know?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?